coach Rachel, she's not happy with third.
Yeah.
She did as well as she possibly could, and I would never ever doubt her tenacity or her willpower. It's just that, we didn't draw that right card on the run. I mean, she got whacked on the swim, has a little cut here, and that's the nature of the beast. But she rode well and really closed well on the bike. And as she closed at a minute from Daniela, I said, she's going to take the run. And we saw her in lead drive about 5K into it, and she put in about 30 seconds on her. But then in the next 7K, there was a larger margin, so she struggled a bit and just didn't have the fluidity that we would like.
What about the men's race? Thoughts on that race?
Well, I just want to say Mirinda is sensational. And
Did her actual finish run time?
Her 2:50.26.
Oh,
yeah, just brilliant, and just utterly brilliant. You probably heard her when she came across the line. We were commenting like, no one thought she could pull this one off. The margin was too great, but then we're seeing it, whittle away and quickly at the outset. I said, she's now within 8 minutes. This could happen. And I'm thinking, well, come on, Rachel, here we go. And yeah, she's just remarkable. Everyone has to cheer for her, and she's very, very humble. And I'm just overjoyed that she had a great win.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's phenomenal. And if someone's going to beat her, they got to beat her on their best day, and she was invincible today. So anyway, my hat's off to her again. She's incredible.
Dave, the men's result was pretty outstanding. Sebastian Kienle, of course, he started to come to form in Tremblant and finished the job here. From your eyes, how did that effort was pretty outstanding to go off the front and remain out the front?
Well, he was so tenacious, and we're watching the monitor on the bike, and he just powers through everyone. And then obviously going up to Javi, he kind of asserted himself, and really it suited his day. You have to be strong to take on that headwind, and you have to be fluid. You have to be confident that you're not expending yourself too much. But he's getting splits. He knows that. He's decimating the field, and also fatiguing the guys in the back that can run. And the irony is that when he got off the bike and just really took off at the very end over the last 15K and just opened up that gap, he ran down a lead drive. He looked fabulous. Like, who looks good? Looks good. Kienle looks good. The leader looks great. He looked awesome, and I think he just had a lot of psychological momentum. He knows how to win, and he didn't want to let this one go. I mean, I was honestly surprised that no one came back on him a little bit, and some of the great runners weren't great today.
And a great result for the US too. Of course, you and Mark set the tone for a number of years with the US, and since then it's been Australians and everyone else. Ben Hoffman, Andy Potts, put it back on the map.
Well, Ben is in my swim group, and he's just
That's why then, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just a quiet. No, I'm not taking any credit for it. It's just he's such a quiet, subdued guy, and we have quite a crew that comes every Tuesday, Thursday in my class. Ben is one of them, and he, he's liked by everyone, but he's just sort of a silent, unpretentious character. And we saw him earlier this year. He ran 2:43. So, and I remember talking to him a year ago, and I said, Ben, you've got to be in the hunt. Get up on the bike. And all of a sudden we're seeing the splits, and he's only 2 minutes down. I said, he's there. He's got good run legs. And, it was a brilliant day for him. It was just phenomenal. And Andy has been in the top 10 before, and I think just experience prevailed for him.
Can I ask, Kienle, the one thing that's great about Kienle is that he's a character, and in a sport where, I'm just going to try my best is kind of the message most athletes put out there. How important is it to have a guy like Kienle actually win the race?
Well, I don't mind the athletes that I coach, and I don't care at what level. Ironically, I saw a couple amateurs that I coached that were seated on the mat before the start. And I said, I'm not going to tell you to have fun. I said, it's fun if you go fast. I said, so go fast. And, they know my sense of humor. But it's direct, it's pointed, and really you want to try to just tap that innermost potential out here. You don't want to feel like, hey, I'm conserving. I just want to, get through this. Well, no, if you've been here before, let's throttle yourself. Let's smash it. And Kienle, he's outspoken. He has a little brash side to him. He's got a funny side to him. I like it.
Yeah, he's great for the sport, isn't he?
Dave, thanks very much for having a chat to us, and well done with another close effort with some of your charges.
Well, we're getting close, and it's a difficult puzzle.
Awesome work, mate. Thanks.